Learning outcomes are specific statements that describe what learners are expected to achieve by the end of an educational program, course, or lesson. These outcomes provide a clear focus and purpose for both the instructor and the learner. Generally, they are framed in terms of measurable skills, knowledge, or attitudes. Here's a breakdown of what learning outcomes typically include. Knowledge: what learners will know or understand after the experience. Example: students will be able to explain the key principles of photosynthesis. Skills: the practical abilities or competencies learners will develop. Example: learners will be able to use a microscope to examine biological specimens.
Learning isn't just about long-term goals. Sometimes the results are immediate. Today, let's talk about immediate outcomes, especially in information technology. In outcome-based education, immediate outcomes refer to skills and knowledge that learners can apply right away. And what better example than learning about computer parts and their functions? In this video, I introduce different computer components, like the processor, RAM, motherboard, and more. By understanding these parts, learners can immediately apply their knowledge to identify, assemble, or troubleshoot a computer system.
Open. Primary storage often referred to as memory. This one.
Let's say you're asked to assemble a PC or replace a faulty component. The moment you recognize each part and know its function, that's an immediate learning outcome. You can apply your knowledge instantly. So, what did you learn from my IT video? Did it help you understand your own computer better? Let me know in the comments. Every small piece of knowledge leads to bigger learning experiences. Keep exploring, keep learning, and see you in the next episode of My Outcomes.
In learning assessment, deferred outcomes refer to the long-term effects or results of student learning, such as retention of knowledge over time, application of skills in new situations, development of critical thinking or problem-solving abilities. These outcomes are deferred because they are not immediately apparent after a lesson or assessment, but rather emerge over time.
In this vlog, I'll be discussing another important outcome, the course outcomes. We'll explore what they are, their significance, and how they are assessed in education. Let's get started. Education isn't just about theories, it's about real-world application. Today, let's talk about course outcomes and how social media plays a role in learning and assessment. In this video, I introduce different social media platforms and their functions. But how do they relate to course outcomes? In outcome-based education, course outcomes define what learners should achieve by the end of a course. When studying social media, students should develop skills like understanding digital communication, knowing how to engage responsibly and effectively online. Another one is analyzing online content. It is more likely identifying credible sources and avoiding misinformation. The other one is creating engaging posts. It is developing content that attracts the right audience. And the last one is utilizing social media for business. It is learning how platforms support marketing, branding, and networking. For example, after learning about social media strategies, a student should be able to manage a Facebook page, create engaging YouTube content, or use Messenger for professional communication. These are measurable course outcomes. How has social media helped you in learning or work? Have you applied any skills from your course in real life? Let me know in the comments. Before I end this video, remember that education is evolving with technology.